Aha. Oh. I don't think I've got sound. Where's the sound gone? Oh, you can hear me? I'm not getting any like dots coming across the screen. Can you hear and see? Oh, okay. Oh, right, then I'll talk. So I can see that I'm a bit, it looks delayed. Oh, you see dots? That's weird, isn't it? Or is that just all the time now? Do you need to get your eyes done? Yeah, so it's looking a bit delayed to me. I don't know if that's just here or you're seeing that. I am aware it might be a bit blurry, but if you can cope with this, this might help with our visitors, because doing this on my laptop, I've been able to do that subscriber only chat thing. All is fine. Frickin' yes. Right, so we're on here for now then. Okay, right, sorry. Morning, RJ. Yeah, morning, Babs. Yeah, depressing here as well, but I'm going out, so I'm happy about that. Morning, Simon, Leanne, Neil, Angela. Hope you're all well. We can cope, everything's fine. Yay. That's the spirit. So I did put, so I've got a bit of a haul. I've got a few things going out to show you. And I did put on the title. I wish it would show you the title because with a brain like mine, I can immediately forget what I've written. Morning, Catherine. Haven't forgot we're meeting. Everything's in place. Is sourcing getting easier? I think I put. Now, I'm really interested in your opinions on this, because yesterday I went out and, I mean, yes, this will be coloured by the fact that I'm picking up clothing. It's harder for me to get jewellery in the winter. And so obviously there will be more clothing. However, even taking that into account, I feel like I'm finding more stuff. And I don't know if that's knowledge or, you know, really thinking about what I'm looking for, looking at everything in a shop, or I start to think, are we starting to see the effect of a lot of people have had to get jobs, you know? What do you think? Let me know in the chat, and let me know afterwards if you're commenting, like what area you know, mainly pick up. Oh, why is something's flashing at me? I don't know what that is. You know, if it's clothing, if it's homeware, and if you think you'll find just recently, like this sort of kind of autumn winter, if you're starting to find more stuff, or if it's me, because it just, yesterday was, I usually, you know, if I can get a few bits, I'm happy, but I got 14 bits yesterday. That's massive for me, including 4 belts before I got on the bus. So I'll show you what's going out, and then I'll show you what I picked up. Carol, morning. Actually caught alive. Hope you're well. Oh, well done, Carol. Yeah, all good here. Meeting Crispy and Catherine in a bit, so looking forward to that. So yes, what happened yesterday, I did all my drop-offs. I didn't do any listing at all, I don't think. So I've got nothing from Vinted, but yesterday afternoon, evening, I happened to get caught by eBay's Searchlight, and they gave me, and I've got some sales. You can tell because you start getting offers to send, and you're like, oh, here we go. Searchlight's landed on me. Good news. And I've got 4 sales. I imagine it will be a couple of days now before I get any more sales, because obviously it's going around and around. So let's get organised. 3 bits of jewellery and 1 soft, 1 jelly. Right, so this I accept an offer on. It's just a tiger's eye sterling silver ring. Ooh, I don't know what I'm doing here now. Right, there we go. Yeah, accept an offer of £14.50 plus post. I used to be able to get more for something like that. Probably still could if I hung on and on, but I'm just accepting things these days. It's a profit. Accept it. I don't know if this angles any. Oh well, it'll do. It'll do. I sold that other keeper ring the other week. There's another chunky, really chunky one, quite heavy. This one sold for, and it's going to Italy, sold for £52 plus post. I accepted an offer. I paid, and this came from that antiques booth, I paid 23. So more than doubled my money, so I'm happy with that. And there is an international fee, even with the free fees, and the international fee worked out at £1.67. But, you know, I don't promote, and after like all the shenanigans that we've all been through, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, all good on that one. We'll still be, so I can still pick the odd bit, you know, jewelry up, but it's going to be less in the winter. And then these are a bit special. These are 9 carat gold, Blue John. What is going on there? Blue John studs. Nice little oval. That's Blue John. Well, it's more like Purple John, but it's Blue John. And I had these up really high, and I actually accepted an offer of 135. Because they owe me nothing. They came in that haul, which I got from Vinted, that had, you know, the amazing orno rings in it. So I'm like about 500 quid into profit on that lot, that bundle. So I thought, yeah, let's just keep the cash flowing right now. So that was a lovely sale. And the last thing for the Spotlight World round on eBay is, oh, hang on, I'll read that in a minute now. I Am Funky Chicken sold. I was just like, I was hanging on to them, and like the other day when sales were a bit slow, I thought, get a grip, you know, put him on. So yeah, I Am Funky Chicken, not I Am Funky Neil, with his tags. Paid £2.99 for him, and he sold for 35 plus post. So I mean, that's the profit, isn't it? That's what we've done. So yeah, good £30 profit. Happy days with that. I'm sure you're used to that, Crispy, if you're watching, because obviously with your Jellycat magnet. Yeah, very nice. So Neil, possibly just prior to this, a video popped up on my feed of a young girl in the US, bear with me, who thought she had failed at reselling partly because she was comparing herself to Insta resellers. What, people selling on Insta, or just people showing their hauls? Yeah, probably is relevant, isn't it? It's probably linked to my title. It's really hard to think. So I thought, God, is this because there's less, because people have had to get jobs, which is sort of a horrible thing to think, because when you get so stressed and the sales aren't coming, and you think, oh my God, am I actually going to have to look for work where I have to possibly have some manager that hates me, and, you know, never be able to just book a holiday without going over the coals to get holiday. And I feel, and, you know, and it's so stressful. So I hate to think that, you know, this might be because less people are doing it, because it's not nice to think, is it? But at the same time, I'm kind of enjoying finding more stuff. But yeah, he's cute, yes. Right, I've also, Catherine, I've also managed, but then you're in here live, to, because I did this on the laptop and not on the phone, I could also tick the live chat playback. So if anybody's watching this back, hopefully you can actually see the chats and the playback now. That's just made me laugh. Neil said, haul horse, Haul horse, haul horse. Reselling isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Absolutely not. It really tests you. It's really challenging a lot. Maybe people going back to work. Yeah, I give me your opinions anyway. if you have them in the chat or if you're commenting afterwards. How are you finding sourcing at the moment? Right, and I'll show you what I picked up yesterday. So before I got on the bus, there's a bit of time to wait, so I'd pop into my nearest charity shop and I bought 4 belts, channeling my inner Jessie from the gram. I don't entirely know why, because I bought one the other week and it's got no interest whatsoever, but once something's in my head, I go, oh, belt, oh, there's more belts, I'll buy more belts, even though I haven't even sold one yet, but hopefully. So $1.99 for, I don't know what this is, probably some cheap brand pieces. It's probably not even leather, actually, this one. Oh, it's more like strawberry, I don't know what that is, but it's quite wide and plaited. $1.99. If I can get £8 to £10 profit, I will be happy. And then they get bigger. This one's $2.99. This is a lovely, you feel the quality of that. It's M&S, M&S real leather, made in India. So that was $2.99. Surely got to be able to get a tenner out of that. And then they get bigger. So this one, apparently studs are in, actually. Look at the disc buckle on that as well. So $1.99 for this one, but that is a statement. Another, I mean, this is this last piece of roof. Surely someone that's going to float someone's boat. It's a plait. It has a humongo buckle. This one might be leather, actually. Although it doesn't say. Oh, hang on, here we go. Who's this by? Yeah, leather. I can't see who that's by. Made somewhere. Yeah, surely got a tenner out of that. And then got on my little bus and moved on. Good morning, Kim. Welcome. Bought a toy kitchen for £6. So, whoa, nice. Sold for 120 yesterday. Now got awful task of wrapping it today. Oh yeah, that's reminded me. And I'll get you. This is ridiculous. Sometimes I literally just lose my mind while I'm out. I think when I've purchased, the floodgates are open and I pick things up that I should not. Yeah, I hope you've got lots of card and big bubble wrap. Yeah, big bubble wrap. Yeah, I mean, I used to send tables and stuff and trolleys. I mean, probably if I still have my car, probably still would. It's only because I can't physically get them back on my bike now that I've stopped that sort of thing. Just keeping an eye on the time. Yeah, I'm going to bring something in and you're going to go, for F's sake, why? And that's what I was thinking last night. Yeah, why? It's going to be horrific to post. Yeah. I mean, I don't even like teapots, but you know what? This is where a little bit of knowledge is dangerous. I was like, oh, I'll have a look at that. Why? Because I've already picked up lots of clothes. I don't need that are easy to post. It's Carlton wear. Some of you might even know that already. This is not the one, I don't think. I think the one that you meant to pick up of Teapots, Carlton wear, the ones with the little feet. But I've just got, I can't come there. £4.50. And I've got a feeling, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because this is not my area, that it's like £20 to £30 sale. And then I've got to pack this beast. I mean, as soon as, I think before I'd even got it in my bag, I was regretting it. I thought I'd probably smash it on the way home on the bus. And then, did I have a bike? No, I didn't have a bike at the end of the bus, just had to walk. But why? Like, in fact, Chris and Catherine, you need to, I've done that before. What was that I bought, Catherine? I bought a tea set or something. Immediately regretted it. And Catherine, like, small Catherine's thing. So Catherine, like, bought it off me. I was like, why? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I need a supervisor out with me when I'm in that kind of mood. Angela, Jen, I have, so you might have to keep putting that, Jen, because I will probably forget that and keep calling you Angela. I found a bit more than normal sourcing over the last few weeks, but just put it down to timing it right. Well, that's what I've been thinking. But then, I mean, the other day I was just walking back from, because I've been saying I've been picking stuff up from Oxfam, and that's highly unlikely. So it must have been Monday after the haul. I picked up some Ralston trousers, and they were like real balloon, and they were £16.99. But I accepted an offer of 40, like within a couple of hours. And I'm like, I know she sells that sort of stuff. I'm like, Flower, if you're going to flip that onto your vintage, it's fine by me because I'm happy with that profit, like that quicker turnover. But I'm like, I'm sure I just didn't used to find stuff like that, after just walking back to one of my locals. RJ Cute, what the teapot. Not seeing a lot of Christmas stuff at the moment. Are you not? Because I suppose they are doing quite a lot of their displays of, all their new cards and that kind of crap. No, I am seeing Christmas. Someone would love that. Morning we were, yeah, I know. Like, I think it's from the 70s. So I do like the style of the Santa. It's just that it's an effing teapot, and I'll have to pack it. You remember the tea? It was gold, wasn't it, Catherine? I was like, gosh, just say, what am I doing? Neil, I shipped a vintage sun. Oh my God, sun lounger last month. It took me over an hour to package. Yeah, that's when you question yourself, isn't it? I cut myself on my tape gun and Stanley knife. Then the twat who bought it left me negative because he couldn't work out how to erect it. What a C word. Can I say that on here? I have said no kids, but Catherine would probably prefer if I didn't say it, but that is, yeah. Right, I'll just show you the clothes. That, yes, absolutely. Some people, I just, honestly, when things like that happen, I just think, are you happy in your life? I mean, I'm often like moaning and what have you, but I really do. Are you happy in your life? And do you have any friends? Like, anyway. Right, so Scamp and Dude. Bit wary of this because it gets priced up, and I think it's quite prevalent around. There's a lot of it about now. But this, I thought, oh, hello. This is a good price for this shop for Sue. £8. It's a size 16, which is a good size. And obviously, all these sparklies with Christmas coming up. I thought, oh, yeah, I'll have a go on that. Oh, where's my book? Because I've researched what I'm going to list at. Yeah, so good size. And I think that's going to be lovely. I mean, it's not going to be a banger price, but let me have a look. I did write down what I'm going to list things at. All on the V, I expect. Where are we? Scamp and Dude. Going to list it for 25, and I always list and at kind of the price that it would go for on the bay, and then I'm always happy to like knock a fiver or so, depending on what it is, off. Right. Oh, this, yeah. I was in this shop. Oh, this was a different shop, and I was like, oh, I found two things, like good quality things, and I thought, right, that's it. Go back to the beginning. You have to check everything now because I wasn't expecting to find, after having sort of skimmed through dresses, to find a couple of decent bits. And then I was like, back to the beginning, check properly. Jane, figurines are selling well at the moment. Oh, picked up. Do yours go abroad, your figurines, or is that the UK? So another MHL. Margaret Howell, bloody love to find this, although I haven't sold my other ones. Usually it flies out, Margaret Howell, for me, but I've got a couple of others on at 40 which haven't, and I paid 15 each for. So we'll see. But to find this, Margaret Howell MHL for £5.50 is just like, I was well freaking chuffed. What size is she? She's a small, but she's like a, chambray type, and I think she's got pockets. Yeah, she's got pockets. Oh, I could try this on, couldn't I? Might try it on for a laugh. I've got to keep everything away from those sequins now in case they catch on my woolies. Catherine, getting ads today, haven't had that for ages on a live. Oh, so is that to do with the laptop then? Because the settings are the same. Should be the same, shouldn't it? But Neil, I hadn't noticed he'd left a negative or wouldn't have got the gold star customer service. So yeah, M&M in a large, £8.50. Love to find M&M, although some of it is sticky. So, but did I say large? Yeah. And I thought, well, that's a good size. And obviously this kind of, and it's a very autumnal colours. It's like rust brown and blue. And, it's not shrunk or anything. And I thought, it's got a hole. That's what it is. It's got a hole. So I'm holding everything up to the light. No? Okie doke, here we go. A nice little red trim on the cuff as well. So what am I listing that at? Oh, did I tell you about the skirt? MHL, what am I listing it at? I'll list it at 45 and try and get 40. We'll see how we go. Yeah, this waffly one. I'll try at 35. Hoping to get 30 and see how we go with that one. Yeah, this is the same shop. It just was mental. Oscar, size 4, which is probably about 12, 14. 14 maybe. £8.50 for Oscar trousers. Now, they're linen and they're like pale pink, so they're not the most desirable colour, and obviously it's winter. But I'm going to put these away for summer. I don't like doing that too much. Well, maybe should I give them a go? Do you know what? F it, I might give them a go, and if they don't go fairly quickly, then I'll put them away for summer. Yeah, pockets, but I just, Oscar in a good size for £8.50. I was like, you're sort of looking around to see if it's candid camera. That's my age show. And I will aim to list at 40. Hoping there will go. This was, is that Sue? Yeah, the Scamper Dude was Sue. This was a cancer research. It's a John Smedley XL. I notoriously get these home and find a hole. So I was really trying to hold it up to the light. And I haven't found one yet. But, God, it reminds me of a school jumper, this. It's an XL, John Smedley, pure merino wool. What did I pay? Tenner. Did pay a tenner, but I thought it's a good size. So I have to pick that up. And I will list it for 30. So, I'll keep it away from the sequins. And then, where I was finding on stuff, it was a British Heart Foundation. I was just like, this is bonkers, which made me question everything. Like, there are just no resellers about. So I paid £7.50 for this. It's another M&M. What size are we? Oh, 14, so it's probably the same donor. Oop, I don't know. There we go. Oh, freaking heck. Way to butcher showing you something. It's, quarter zip. Reasonable size, long sleeve, so good for the winter. What am I going to list this one at? I list it, so it costs £7.50 and I'll list it at 30. Might go at that. So BHF again. I meant to look this up because I hear that this is a bit slow now, but I was just away with the fairies by this point. It's Spirit of the Andes, it's alpaca, and it was £7.50. That's, I imagine Spirit of the Andes do some really, like Peruvian Connection probably do some really nice knits. But the fact that it's out, because often you find Peruvian Connection and you're hoping it's alpaca and then you find out it's cotton. And you're like, not so, it's Pima cotton, but the fact that it was alpaca, I thought, So it's like a tube skirt in this kind of almost baby blue. The length is good. It's got no holes, so that's a bonus. It's a medium, so there's a lot going for it. But I think Spirit of the Andes doesn't do as well as it used to. I've never had any good Spirit of the Andes anyway, but this is from what I hear from I'm not going to say what you said, Neil, but from my friends on Insta. Paid £7.50. I'll list it for 25 and see how we get on. Okay, same shop again. It was unbelievable. And I was trying to carry it all and hangers were falling off. I was thinking, oh God. So I'm really wary of COS. I saw a lot of COS yesterday, but I I don't feel like I get the best money for cos, and a lot of it was priced up, so I didn't pick it up. Yeah, very wary of cos. However, I did pick this up. It was £12. That's the label there, but I could feel it was wool, and it's a right. So it's literally dragging on the floor on me. So that might mean it's a maxi. I'll check to see if that's maxi or midi on a normal size person. And it's, I could feel it was like boiled wool or something. There's loads of fabric. What wool is that? Yeah, that's a really nice crispy label. Oh, it just says wool, 100% wool. And did I say the size? Large. So it's got a lot going for it. What did I find out I can list it for? Cause paid 12. I need to like get the little, there's a lot of little, it's one of those things that attracts the not insects, what do I mean, threads and stuff. So I need to get the stickers on this. I'll list it for 30 and see. I feel like other people will probably get more for that, but I just haven't got the confidence with cos. I haven't got the cos confidence. And the last thing, Neil, I got the negative removed with a revision request. Fantastic, but so much hassle. At least they are actually revising them after they changed their attitude. eBay. This is the other thing. Oh yeah, did you see that yesterday they announced that it's now free fees on new with tags clothing as well, which Vinted aren't fond of new with tags clothing, obviously because they are about trying to help the planet and giving clothing more life rather than producing more new stuff. So they prefer, you can list new with tags, but it's not they're not favorable towards it. So eBay announced this yesterday. Oh, you can do new with tags with us for free fees. And I thought, because you couldn't at the start of their launch of free fees for business sellers on clothing. I thought, right, well, that's their latest shot fired. What's Pro going to come back with? And I am getting messages saying that people are managing to get onto Pro now, so I need to give that another go. I've just got my refund today as well. So I guess once my orders go through, I can have a look at Pro again. That went off on a tangent, didn't it? Let's try and get back on track. I've sold quite a few new tags Vinted. Well, I did actually, because I said I'm pushing it here because I put on a new with tags Robert Graham shirt and that sold. But it is one of the things they look for when they are looking for commercial selling, and it's just not there. It's not. I think they wouldn't want like manufacturers churning out loads of, or people I guess buying a load of clearance stuff from a fast fashion outlet and then putting it on there. I don't think they would take kindly to that. Jen, wow, I bet you skipped out of that shop. Oh, couldn't believe it. Still managed to buy an effing teapot though after that. Oh, Neil, Catherine, that's because we're in a different format without the trolls, randoms. What is giving you more adverts? It's odd, isn't it? But I'm really pleased that, it does look a bit fuzzily to me, the picture, but we haven't had any of our friends, have we? So, and the last thing, and this was a different shop. This is where I got the sparkles from. £9. So they clearly just don't know this brand. This is Lush. What size is this? Because I really like this. I should stop this getting high on my own supply, but real boxy. It's just Lush, isn't it? It's Lush, Lush, Lush. Great for winter. It feels really warm. It's got like a chalk stripe in it. Oh, I like that. And it's Mama B. I think I found this once before. Yeah, found it at a decent price. Yes, please. And I'm going to say paid £9, going to list for 40 and see how we get on. Yes, that was very nice. Very nice. And that's it. But yeah, for me, because I've been saying, all right, I'll show you the haul. Usually from this place, sometimes I come back with literally nothing, and sometimes if I come back with 3 good items, I'm well chuffed. So to have 4 before I left and then 10 more, I was like, what? Well, I mean, whatever's happening, thank you. Great, got to go. See you soon. Yes, can't wait, Catherine. Yeah, see you for coffee. Just get our caffeine shot in first before we go sourcing. Yeah, so that's it. Please do, if you've got time, please do leave me a thumbs up and do comment afterwards. How are you finding sourcing? Do you think there's more out there, or am I just being a twat? I mean, you can say twat if you like anyway, but also comment on the sourcing. Thank you for joining me. Have a good day. Bye-bye, don't die. Oh, now I've got to work out. It's a different place to end, isn't it? Yes.